Hello everybody, this is Fred Quinones from the Experts at eXp Realty. Did you know that realtors like myself and Nicole, of course, in this wonderful brokerage eXp Realty can help clients all across the country? Matter of fact, all across the world, but let's just focus our attentions here in the United States, right? You would think that yes, myself and Nicole are licensed agents within the state of Florida, and any property here we can help you sell or buy here in the state of Florida with no issues because we're licensed here in the state. But you're wondering, how could I help you with a transaction outside of the state? Well, it's a little different. It would be considered more a referral program. So, for example, I'll give you a scenario. We've had different clients we've helped already in these particular circumstances. What we would do is, let's say a friend calls me up and says, "Hey, Fred, I'm looking to buy or I'm looking to sell a property. I'm not quite sure what to do. Can you help?" And the answer is yes. What we would do is, we would ask the necessary questions as though we were helping a client in the state of Florida, whether it's vetting those situations out for a listing or vetting those situations out for a purchase, right? Gather that information. Obviously, we know the person, of course, and if we didn't, we would learn a little bit more about our particular client who's speaking to us from out of state. We would then, gather that information. And then what we would do is, through our vast network at eXp, we have a huge referral network where we all collaborate and communicate between agents across the country. So my wife and I have a rather large referral network with different agents outside of the state, in New York, California, Tennessee, Arizona, etc. So what we'll do is we will call on a number of particular agents that we research ourselves in that particular area in which our client is considering to buy and or sell some property. And we'll interview them to understand and make sure that they are the proper fit for you. We'll vet out, like I said, 3 to 5 different agents, and we'll dwindle it down to 3. Depending upon, how many different conversations the client wants, we may dwindle it down a little more, but 3 I think is a fair number of agents for our client to, speak to. So once we've dwindled it down to 3, we then set up a meeting in which we call those agents, do a conference call with ourselves, our client and or friend or family or whomever outside the state, with those particular agents that are inside the state. We don't give them any information about the client, no phone numbers, none of that, so that our clients or friends or family can feel comfortable to be able to ask the questions and know that someone's not going to be calling them after trying to, seek, them being the agents for them. After that, we kind of get back and we reconvene. We talk with our friend, family, or client that's outside of the state, and we talk together to see which one our client personally feels is the agent which can represent them in that state. And once they've decided that, let's say I want John Smith, he's the one for me out of the 3, then we'll connect both our friend, client, and or family member with that agent and allow that agent to represent them in that particular state. For Nicole and I, what we do is we actually make sure that we stay close with our client, friend or family, of course, right? And then we continue to, monitor and make sure and ask questions to make sure that our friend, family, or client is being taken care of appropriately, making sure that their answers are being met. Their questions are being met with answers, that the agent is being responsive, and if for any reason our client, friend, or family is not necessarily satisfied with the services that agent is providing, we would then have a little bit more conversations with that agent to make sure that, is this the right fit? But the great thing about this is that it's so much better to have someone that you trust like myself and or Nicole to vet out your realtor before you even start the process. But then on top of that, we're staying there close, making sure that your best interests are taken care of. So the next time you consider, if you're not in the state of Florida, and if you are, of course, you should reach out to us because we'll take a great care of you. But if you're outside the state and you know us, or you don't, and you find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, or any of those other social media platforms, and you're interested in learning about the purchase and sale options that are available, know that if you want some additional assistance and you want someone who's going to make sure that you get the proper service and care that you need, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Because obviously our business is very much related to referrals and opportunities to help service our clients. Nothing gives us greater joy than to be able to help our friends and family, especially in different states that we don't often get a chance to see, and especially if you're coming here to Florida. So just know that if you have any transactions that you need help with outside of the state and you want a trusted friend, a trusted agent, and a trusted professional like myself and Nicole, we'll be more than happy to make sure that you're being taken care of throughout the entire process. So, with that note, referrals. Remember, we can help you anywhere in the country. So on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, whatever time it is in the day for you. And from Fred Quinones at Q the Experts at eXp Realty, have a great day. See you soon.